Y'all, they held a rally for Kamala Harris last night with Beyonce as the headliner, and let me tell you, the drama started when Beyonce left the stage. So Kamala's rally was all set to be the event, and they pulled out Beyonce to pack the crowds. Oh, people were hyped, but not for Kamala. The second Queen Bee dropped that mic, people were practically sprinting for the exits. Like the fastest cardio they've done in months. By the time Kamala got to the mic, half the seats were empty. And here's the kicker. Half the crowd started chanting, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Now that's a plot twist she didn't see coming.
That's absolutely true. If you go back and you watch the video, you can realize that she's telling the truth. And that's when Kamala Harris threw that little stupid joke, the same joke that she did the last time where she said, go to the smaller rally up the street. I don't even think that it was a rally up the street, but of course she did it because it seemed to resonate with the crowd the first time. And so that's why she said it. First, before we continue with this video, I want to give a shout out to all of the content creators. So I want to make sure that I always give credit where credit is due. That link will be down in the description back to their profile where you guys sent me this video to react to. So that, make sure you get your T Henley 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Patreon. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's a phenomenal thing. We got a stock club coming up this week. And then last but not least, make sure you get your tickets. I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend. It's a weekend coming up for November 2nd, and then Detroit December 14th. So discount code Anton. Make sure y'all put that in the description, and let's get it popping. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that they bring out these celebrities, and for some reason, the celebrity is supposed to incentivize you to vote by them being there and giving their endorsement. And I can't wait till she spectacularly loses, because if that wasn't the biggest wake-up call that people only came for Beyonce, but they wasn't sticking around to see a reproductive rights speech, then I don't know what is. Let's continue to hear what she got to say.
But Kamala, in true winging it fashion, hit him with her classic line. If you don't like it, go to the smaller rally down the street. Ma'am, that's not the flex you think it is. Can we talk about the irony here? The only thing she managed to cover was abortion, while everyone else was covering the exits. So maybe next time let's wait to bring Beyonce out till after you speak, because the rally wasn't giving hope and change. It was giving hope to catch Beyonce's Uber outside. Now let's be real. If Beyonce was in town at a Kamala rally, which was free, I'd probably show up too just to see it. I mean, how much longer are we actually going to be able to see Beyonce if Kamala doesn't make it into the White House, which is what it looks like because, did he? Maybe? And don't get me started on Beyonce's mom and Kelly Rowland. Because her heartfelt speech, she couldn't even see the teleprompter. And Kelly was dressed like a man, but that is part of the liberal agenda, right? She can be whoever she wants to be on any.
Yeah, that was another part of it, was the teleprompter apparently stopped working or something like that, and Beyonce's mom was out there. What do we care about Tina Knowles? Like, honestly, realistically, I love what people do for a living. I like the entertainment. I think that people are absolutely the greatest at what they do. But the thing that we got to stop leaning towards is celebrities or people that are visible that can't substantiate their argument as to why you should or shouldn't live your life based off of whatever their endorsement is and their recommendation. Honestly, like, I think that Beyonce makes decent music. I can't say that she makes great music for me because I don't really listen to Beyonce. And I know that she reaches a certain demographic. A lot of them are a part of the alphabet community. And listen, do what you got to do to get your money or whatever, but that don't have nothing to do with what it is that I believe makes the most sense for America when it comes to all of Americans' best interests, which includes immigration, includes economic policy, includes making sure that we don't continue to put a bunch of resources in a war, includes make sure you put an American first, includes make sure that we have closed off borders, includes make sure that we send it back into the states for people to be able to vote on reproductive rights. And we putting that lightly as far as using the words reproductive rights, because again, I'm very confused why this is such a big issue, and that people are making reproductive rights and they terming it that way because they don't really want to address the real issues that's happening inside of the community. And we not getting to the core of people terminating their pregnancies. or people getting pregnant out of wedlock with unwanted pregnancies in the first place. But they standing on this demonic agenda. And it's really weird because now you have all of these celebrities that's telling you to get on code based off of identity politics. And then Kamala Harris came up there right after Beyonce and started doing her whole agenda when it comes to making sure that women can choose the right to do what they want to do with their own bodies. Even at the behest of a late term pregnancy of something that they wasn't supposed to do. I'm always curious, right? Let me ask y'all this question. I know that that's the only thing that they can use to tap into most people's emotions, that and identity politics, to get you to vote a certain way, right? But let me ask y'all another question. Where is the incentive, the financial incentive? Because one part of her policies is that she wants to give you $6,000 for a new kid. And then she always goes through her regular speech of baby formula or a new car seat or something like that, right? And tax rebates or incentives or whatever. I don't know. My kid is almost 17 years old. I don't know what the heck is going on with these new people. Never had a kid out of wedlock. Never had a baby mama, so it's a little different for me. But they want to give you this money, right? This is what they're saying. They want to raise that the earned child tax credit or something like that. And cool. Interesting. But then they want to talk about the right to be able to terminate. So what I'm wondering is, what is the financial gain? Because like if you want to say, okay, men want to abolish or redo family court laws because it's not in the best interest of families, and the Democratic Party kind of incentivize women to leave their families, which then leads to all of the issues, we can see where the financial incentive for that is. I mean, it's family court is a multi-billion dollar industry that takes advantage of people to make sure that they pay lawyers, judges, the state, the counties. And then also, when you are under duress or when you create these environments, you continue to pour into the prison industrial complex. We know that, bad health and all of the repercussions, therapy, and all of these places, and all of these people get paid throughout a person's lifetime because they're not trying to fix the issue. They're trying to continue to treat the symptom, which is profitable to treat the symptom. But what I'm wondering, and this is a question for you guys, and I would love for you guys to inform me inside of the chat, is what is the incentive for the whole reproductive rights? Who makes money? Why is it profitable? Because wouldn't you want more children, not from degenerates? We still need to fix that part of it. But wouldn't you want more children considering that they're letting a bunch of immigrants into the country, I guess, to shore up the population while at the same time making sure that they're endearing them to the Democratic Party? It's almost like you cannot be demonic and solve for problems. Curious as to what you guys think. Make sure you guys tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, teach Hanley 40% off your first order, plus 20% off for life and get your tickets. Let me know inside of the comments because maybe I'm missing something.